Shalom, giving all praise to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh Bayishim, Yahweh Shah, Bayishim Bukah Radash. Double honors to the apostles and the others that are well. Peace, many salutations, Yakim children, in His truth. Wanted to come with a quick sit down in regards to a particular article that I seen. It was going to how there was an attack in the Red Sea that can potentially threaten the supply chain. Now, in times of war, when a particular country is trying to, hurt the supply chain of another country, they set up certain blockades to cause an increase in prices, and also in extreme cases, famine. This actually happened to us during the time of the Babylonians taking over Jerusalem. Okay. Actually, let me get that for you guys real quick. All right, now this is Jeremiah 52 and verse 1. Zedekiah was 120 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Hamutal, the daughter of Jeremiah of Libnah. He did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, according to all that Jehoiakim had done. For through the anger of Yahweh it came to pass in Jerusalem and Judah, till he had cast them out from his presence, that Zedekiah rebelled against the king of Babylon. And it came to pass in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of the month, that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came, he and all his army, against Jerusalem, and pitched against it, and put forts against it round about. So the city was besieged until the 11th year of King Zedekiah, and in the 4th month, in the 9th day of the month, the famine was sore in the city, so that there was no bread for the people in the land. So Zedekiah rebelled against the king of Babylon, because they were tributaries underneath the king of Babylon, and he has various pacts. Zedekiah made various pacts with other nations to come up against Babylon, and because of these pacts, the king of Babylon overthrew the city. But before he overthrew the city, what did he do? Well, he disrupted the supply chain, which caused a famine. Now, this is an extreme example of what we saw in the Red Sea. The attack on these various ports was to disrupt the supply chain, mainly between Europe and Asia. And the European nations have been affected substantially more than us over here in the U.S. With these various wars that's going on, and proxy wars that's going on in the Middle East, especially with the whole Ukraine situation and these various sanctions that was put on Russia, for these various nations not to use Russian oil. Oil prices have gotten significantly higher because of it. And again, these various attacks that we saw is going to, in the Red Sea, I should say, is going to cause a supply chain disruptance. Okay, so let's get back to the article. Now, this is according to CNBC. It says, here's how the Houthi attacks in the Red Sea threaten the global supply chain. It says an attack by Iran-backed Houthi militants on ships in the Red Sea have already rocked global trade, and there could be more disruptions the disruptions and price increase to come for shipments of goods and fuel. Several major shipping lines and oil transporters have suspended their services through the back to it. I had to move somewhere that wasn't so noisy. Sorry about that noise background in the background. It says and there could be more disruptions and price increases to come for shipments of goods and fuel. Several major shipping lines and oil transporters have suspended their services through the Red Sea, as more than a dozen vessels have come under attack since the start of the Israel-Hamas war in early October. You see that? So these various attacks is inducing these shipping liners and oil transporters to utilize another route, which is going to increase the price of goods. Okay, and I actually looked up one of these ship liners, and it's pretty big. I want to show it to you guys. Now, this is one of the ships. This ship liner had a ship, and I believe it was Reuters video, and I just simply looked it up. This is Hapag Lloyd. It says we make global trade happen, and if you go down, it'll show you like how big it is. It says Hapag Lloyd in numbers. It has 16,100 employees, 258 vessels, uh, 20 aerial stakes. They do cargo and things of that nature. You know, um, let's see here. If I went to this, I went to this one. The employees, where it's at is on land, about 12,161 vessels that they go to. Well, I forget, there's a certain jargon that I'm not familiar with, so I don't know. Let's see here. Here we go. This is what I wanted. 113 services spanning the globe. It says 25 in Latin America, 20 in Asia, Oceania to North America, Europe to North America, 19 Ultra Asia, 16 Africa, I'm assuming Mediterranean, 17 Europe to Asia, 9 Middle East, 8. So it's a lot of them, and all these vessels that you see are going to have to take. Some of these vessels are going to have to take different routes in order to accommodate for the supply chain disruption. Okay, this is going to be another catalyst, a potential catalyst for high rates. In particular in Europe. Okay, so I wanted to report this. Found it very interesting, and it's only going to increase. These various war tactics. We're going to see more and more happen in the near future. So on to the next. Shalom.